So this is just a 2-page, right? Is that
Yep.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, the approval of the agenda and the late items included. Allison's moved it, second. Thanks, Kathy. All in favor? Thank you. Adoption of the minutes. Has everybody had a chance to sort of
Am I
read through
missing
these?
something? Because I have 2 copies of the minutes.
Well, that's a,
And they both seem to be the same, but it doesn't appear that there was any other pages.
they're both February 27th.
Oh, the action items.
But did you get action items on that?
No, I got 2 sets of minutes.
I got 2 sets of minutes instead of action
With
items.
no action items?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little late. Okay. So,
Oh.
So we'll just have to look at one of those.
Because this is on the table, maybe I'll grab Josh. We might have not read
Yeah. 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 That'll be
Which one?
closed.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. That's what I was telling you and Gary about last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, but we can wait for the closed meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it's wrapped.
He's busy working on all of that.
Okay, then.
What happened to the pictures
Which picture?
with Mama, with Pat,
Oh, yes.
the Bridge Club?
We have we've gone a different direction.
That's good. My mama wasn't too pleased.
Oh, really?
with the idea.
No. Okay.
Well, Cameron.
Move it that time, so we can move the adoption of those,
Okay,
unless there's issues.
I think they're all ready.
Okay.
Play bridge only.
Oh, oops, I forgot to do my action.
Oh, my.
But it's not violent now, okay.
Sounds like a,
Alright.
sounds
I'll
like a
move
move to
adopt.
me.
Yeah,
Second.
With second, and all in favor? Thank you. Done. Okay, let's move on to the meat. Public comments. Not so much meat. Action items. Now, we don't,
I think they're all bulleted though. We
Yeah.
could
Are they
run through
okay?
those probably.
Yeah.
all right, let's just go through the bullets.
Okay, well, check the contract with principal.
Yes, I can report,
That's the first one that I can see in the
Yeah.
minutes.
yes, I did talk to Sam about that and, I think we're gonna talk about that in the
Okay.
Close?
next,
All
yeah,
right.
Okay. Consider it done?
it's done.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you.
Done, okay.
So the action items are also laid out on page 4. of the agenda.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So,
Right.
mhm.
Talk to Pat, that's done.
Page 4 of the agenda?
Yeah.
On the last page of the minutes or the second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what you.
Oh, I've got page, oh, I'm reading the second 7 minutes, so.
Did we get that
Page
nice
7, yeah.
color photo of lot 2?
We did.
Yeah.
Helen, you have that from Emma?
Where am I looking? Oh, thank you. Yes,
Yes.
Done,
yes.
okay. Clarify with Laird whether a no vote is, that was certainly clarified.
Done?
Yeah. Darren Aguilet,
Darren Burnett, and I totally forgot to do that, and it's not quite so time sensitive anymore,
No,
so I will do that.
she did.
And information boards are being revised again.
oh geez.
Well, because they were time sensitive. No,
Yeah, and did you send us anything?
No.
I forgot to look at it.
no, we
No.
sort of
Don't worry, you
stalled
didn't
on
forget
the
to
process.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting
So we
there.
didn't actually get the meat out of it?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
no,
no.
we weren't there yet.
What is it? What is it? Okay, so
In
that's
progress.
IP. So those last 2 are still open? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. And, business horizon for the minutes, and I'm gonna put it over to you, Shauna, for the fundraising.
Okay, so, given our new information, we thought that we would focus more on fundraising in
Yeah.
the next few months.
Next 9 months? No, it's always- that is-
Right, and so that includes, continuing with solicitation from major donors,
Yep.
cultivating those contacts that we've made before or going back to people. And then secondly, there are some events as well that we,
Great.
fundraising events, which are more about creating awareness and keeping up the momentum
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
support for the project.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And those are events I think that people are doing on behalf of the project, right? It's
Right,
not
but we
our
may
initiative at this
consider to
point,
be-
but
But
unless
I
we.
think we should actually consider doing some as part of the communication strategy going over the next 6 months.
Maybe
Absolutely.
being
To keep
visible
it
at
front and center.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Bowfest and
Bowfest
Canada Day.
again.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
There are events where the communities, because that's what I was thinking about, how are we going to keep the.
Mhm.
The momentum going for that period of time, yeah.
Yes.
And then, so I didn't go and check the federal legislation, but the election would be October something, 20.
Federal election?
Yes. I did send here we go. On or before October 21st. And the minimum length of the campaign would be 36 days.
So that means mid-September for the red.
And the information we were getting was that the announcement would be made in the late fall.
No,
But
but we've been updated to December. We've been told.
Do we wanna leave that till close?
So that's almost,
Or is it?
that's probably
Is
public
it going out there?
Yeah.
That's public information, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the last thing.
Yeah, Larry was pretty clear that the decision would be announced in December.
So that,
At the year.
I found
At
that
the-
really interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
It's all,
Yeah, no, that just doesn't, you know. Have we asked Alan Goldsmith Jones's assistant, whether we give him what information he has on the county of Brandon?
Morgan?
Yeah.
I haven't. I have just recently received the letter from their office that went to, in support, that went to
Yeah.
Minister Robinson.
Yeah.
I can.
Who controls it?
Well, it's federal.
Like, who sets the actual date the feds do, I guess?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
the province, I think, is making the decision.
Yeah.
Province
So-
makes the decision, but who sets the date?
But it's,
I would think it would be the feds, because they,
40% of the money's coming from the.
but they're the ones who want to tie it into the election if
Well,
they
I would
could.
have thought they
Yeah.
would have, that's,
That's why it makes me think it's a provincial decision.
but I haven't, that was one of my,
right? Yeah.
was to go back and read the agreement and just see who had. Because he did tell us last September that the feds were pushing for them to.
Anyway, I don't think it would change anything.
Okay, well, we'll carry this on when we have the referendum timing discussion.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was, yeah.
So I guess just in terms of fundraising, just kind of renewing the fundraising push, and how Helen and I had discussed too, is just communicating with the health center. I'm not sure where they're at in their fundraising, but
Well, we now have a council liaison on the board, so maybe we'll get some information.
Yeah, maybe.
looking at how those, I mean, if those two are happening at the same time, and if that's,
We need to have
maybe there's a
conversation.
conversation around that, yeah.
Well, their fundraising is, they're doing it.
It's underway.
It gets underway.
Yeah,
Um,
so,
And,
that might be
Business
something.
plan?
and their business plan is, well, part of your business plan depends on where you're gonna be operating from, what your building's gonna look like. And that's hard to design when you don't have each property.
Yeah.
Anyhow, their business plan, they said, was pretty well finished,
Okay.
to them, so.
So we need to see that. But,
Yeah, time will tell.
yeah, but some communication with them certainly,
Mhm.
because I know that is a concern.
Yeah.
Right now, but that, often all of these projects go on
Absolutely.
in
Mhm.
parallel to each
Yeah.
other. what's the capacity of our community.
I don't know whether we're getting how much of a crossover donor base there is.
Sure.
We have a good sense though, really, because
Yeah.
looking at our lists and we
Yeah.
know, I mean, a lot of them have said they're talking to the health.
Yeah, and I think the line's been drawn pretty
To
much.
some
I don't think
degree,
there's
for
gonna be
sure.
that much.
Yeah, and
because-
and the other issue just with fundraising is if it's small amounts, you're not caring what year the receipt falls in, but if it's bigger amounts,
Yeah.
then that is always an issue.
Mhm.
I mean, you can carry the receipt forward, but you can't take it back. So if people were looking and saying, well, I could make a donation in 2019 because I know I'm gonna have this lump I'd like to shelter,
Yes.
but in 2020 is when the money gets called in, then that income is in 2019, they can't carry the donation backwards.
No.
Mm.
But if they made the donation in 2019, the income still wasn't recognized in 2020, then they can carry the donation amount
Yeah.
forward. So it's a bit of a.
Are you saying that we couldn't call the
Well, you
pledges
you
in
can't call the pledge-
2019?
We can't
I
call
don't think
the,
so.
we can't call the pledges in
Right.
until
No.
we know we've got the grant and pass the referendum.
Mhm.
Yeah, the referendum always
Yeah.
needs
So
to
it'll
be
be
done until the
2020,
new year.
it'll be
Yeah.
20 before we call our pledges in.
Sandy not
And-
here today? Is Sandy not here today?
No, I guess it's, they have somebody coming in to, yeah,
Okay.
Ian Riley's coming in.
So,
So,
yeah, so it's a good question whether or not the health center would be in the position next year to be calling in their pledges. same
Yeah,
time Calling
yeah.
our pledges, yeah, so that might have us in there. Or not. Depends on who the-
Yeah, I think we just keep going along as we were, like you say, we'll
Yeah,
have some
we just-
special events,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. I
I'm
think,
just saying, there may be some people that won't commit because the timing is important to them.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
that would be
Awesome.
kind of
just the way it is.
timing, you know.
But I think it's important to have like an event every,
But we need to keep them on.
let's say we're 9 months from here, every 3 months or something like that, try to spark some kind of
It's
And
one
just-
of the
just
communications
keep it out there.
Efforts.
Canada Day and
Which-
Folk Fest. Is there any other big community things?
It's Canada, well, you say
Canada Day and
yeah.
Folk Fest,
yeah.
yeah.
Did we do both of them last year?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We did, yeah.
What about some special fall event, just, that isn't tied
Family
to,
feast, family, the Vix has a big family harvest feast.
but I've seen
Or,
that's
I guess,
specifically
It does, yeah.
put on by us.
oh, I see.
Yeah, or a specific event related to.
Yeah, yeah,
We
I
have-
think that's a
You know,
good
the
idea.
idea of the dance, that same kind of idea would be neat, but with a lot of lead time,
Build up
and
and-
not
Well,
so
we-
close to Christmas.
We talked about, in light of the dance kind of thing, we talked about whether we could do something that was like a multi-band kind of thing, like a little festival or something like that, because
Mm.
obviously music here is so huge.
Yeah.
So obviously if we had quite a lot of time to plan it, then we could maybe organise something like that, because it was you that was saying, wasn't it, that there was the endangered species event where it was a few different bands playing and it was a few different days.
Used to be over 2 days.
But we wouldn't necessarily need to do it over a few days, but we could do something that was like a few different bands
Or
or
some
something like
sort of
that.
a family-related something down
Yeah.
in the field.
Well, we could do both,
And
right? We could
I'm
do
just thinking like that
Movie
movie,
night.
the movie night.
Yeah.
movie night
Well,
in
movie
Storrs.
nights has certainly been something that I've had a few people mention to me
Yeah.
that would be really
That the
great
credit
to
union
do.
used to
Mhm.
do.
Yeah.
Now,
Did we do, was there a movie night last
There
year?
was
No,
no,
we
it's not
didn't do
first
it.
time in a long time, yeah.
So I don't,
Organise it. So I think that would be great.
yeah, we should maybe follow up with Kevin.
Well, I think
I
what would
just-
be really neat is if we could get the movie night and connect it to the,
Well, we just advertised that was one of the things that we could do at the community centre.
Mhm.
Exactly.
We advertised it,
Yeah.
so we could, if that was. an
well, that's what
event
I'm
that
saying,
we
tie
did.
the two of them
But it was
together.
also
Well, the
like-
same with that's why I'm thinking the music thing, right? Because it's one of the things that we can do at
Yeah.
the community centres. If
Exactly.
we do events that are things that we would be doing there, then
Yeah.
that would be really
And then,
great.
and I was thinking the movie night, depending on the movie, it can be very much a family. event.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
And, you know,
Yeah.
bring your picnic, watch,
Yeah.
you know, play some games before the movie and
That's
then
it.
have the movie.
Yeah.
Ever find a good movie about building a community center?
Well, we haven't found a movie, but, so maybe we should put on the contract First Credit Union and see. I don't know if they even did it in Fall River last year.
Mhm.
Right.
I know it's expensive to bring that
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
but,
I'm sure we could find
Yeah.
something though and organise it, because I think stuff like that would be really great, and then
Mhm.
it would help people be able to envision what's going to happen,
Yeah,
And we can have the information boards and whatnot at any of these events too, and use it as a little bit of an
Yeah.
open house
Well, in fact,
information and.
I also think in terms of communications, and we should also be contemplating an open house soon, sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the final boards and.
Yeah, and to explain where we're at and why.
Yeah.
Switch gears slightly, totally out of our control. So.
It's on the other one.
Okay.
What is a staff workshop?
So staff workshop, yeah, we wanted to just bring that to the table.
Yeah, this is to
There's been
engage
some-
with the staff more about the actual space that's been designed and to be open to listen to conversations around feedback on that.
now this is municipal.
Yeah.
So the programmers and the.
Yeah.
No, it's
All
all
the
staff.
staff.
All
Everyone,
staff.
yeah. All the staff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that part of the building they're going into, yeah.
So for the municipal hall piece,
Yeah.
with the offices and the open plan, the open area in the middle there, we're just responding to some feedback from staff who would like to be more informed and also have some opportunity to, since
some
that
input.
open area isn't actually nailed down in terms of planning, or what the systems furniture could look like. So just having some conversation around that. So we thought we would plan a staff workshop. We also sent out an update. The referendum piece was on Facebook over the weekend and whatnot, so we
Yeah.
sent an update yesterday to staff, just in regards to where things are at with the project, and also an update with regards to the referendum being postponed. So that was appreciated by a few. So I think it might just, we'll have a bit of a workshop and make sure we're maybe set when there is newsletters or whatever that go out, that maybe those go to staff as well.
Yeah.
Well, they just go to
Yeah.
the staff email.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we tie it to something, now that we have a little more time, early summer, we could have, like we do, a little barbecue out back here. Always draws people in when there's food.
Yeah.
The staff workshop.
Oh. Well, the problem with the on-site is, there'll be people who would need to be left here as more of a staff.
Right,
kind of thing.
because
Yeah,
it's not inclusive.
yeah.
But I think, I got the feeling Sean was talking about the staff workshop more imminently, not 3 or 4 months from now.
Well, we can have barbecue now, doesn't have to be.
Yeah, well, we could do both too. We don't have to necessarily just do one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because
yeah.
I think just keeping people informed along the way is probably, you know.
And maybe the second one during the summer at the site.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it would be good.
Picnic.
Then we can see where they're gonna be, yeah.
So sort of an over lunchtime type thing, what you guys can find, sound like.
Okay, so we'll go ahead with planning
Yep.
for that. Anything you think that should be specifically touched on, or comments that you've heard out in the community that we should address? Or we can talk about it.
And in terms of who should be there, is it important to have anybody from the design team as far as architects or?
Not-
No, you
And
don't.
on a preliminary basis, if there seems to be moving to some kind of modification,
Oh, I was
obviously you're gonna have to.
suggesting that.
And
I can see that
having them
could
here
open
may
it
open
up.
up that
That's
idea.
right, sorry,
Yeah.
this is more
where-
about questions
yeah.
and, but no, you know.
Yeah, I think it would be good for them to hear from the designer as part of that overview though, I think, because there's reasons that those things are happening like that, right? And I don't know
Just
if
that we
you're
communicate them
aware.
really clearly
Yeah, okay.
and avoid having
Well,
just
and-
changes.
The way the boards are coming together too is that there's a lot of, the board that's around operations in particular really speaks to what can happen in the building and what will be, like that'll be some good information to
Yeah,
to get out to the staff as well, because, yeah, there's obviously a lot of staff who
we can carry on this
are getting
conversation.
getting questions, yeah.
Okay, so,
So we can go ahead and plan that,
yeah,
okay.
All right, so new business, let's move to a closed meeting. The Community Center Select Steering Committee moved to a closed meeting pursuant to Community Charter, Section 90-1-K, negotiations and related discussions respecting the proposed provision of municipal services that are at the preliminary stages, and that in the view of the council could reasonably be expected to harm the interests of the municipality if they were held in public. I'll move that. Second, all in favor? Thank you.
Do we need to receive the information? Is the link to the island?
is it in reference to Lisa, is there?
Well, I guess, when I saw that, I sort of thought, do we need to, just
Cameron?
like
Yeah.
identify which sections of the strategic plan would be met with your community center being built? Besides the strategic plan item that's built the community center, but I don't know if there's some other things in there.
Is this an open, I believe this is still an open discussion, is that what's happening?
No, I just,
No, let's, we can move to the closed.
that's it, I
Let's
just,
close
that's
it
all
up.
I wanted